When your cat curls up right next to you, only to pull away the second you reach out to touch them, do you know what they're actually saying? Most people assume it means their cat doesn't want them around. But that couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, what your cat just did took a massive amount of emotional courage. If you misread this crucial moment, you risk quietly shattering the only bond they were brave enough to offer. Let's decode what's really happening. Number 1. Touching them ruins what they came for. Have you ever noticed how your cat will bypass every comfortable spot in the house just to sit right next to you? They ignore the plush couch, the cozy bed, and the sunlit windowsill, choosing instead to land right by your side. So, why would a cat who clearly wants your company flinch the second you reach over? Because they didn't come for physical contact. They came for your presence. It's a subtle distinction, but one most owners miss. Felines are what animal behaviorists call proximity seekers. A 2019 study from Oregon State University revealed that cats form secure attachments to their humans, much like infants bond with their caregivers. And the ultimate sign of that bond? Choosing to share your space without demanding anything from you. No food, no playtime, just you. When your cat lies next to you, they are simply soaking in your warmth, the rhythm of your breathing, your scent, and your calm energy. To them, the experience is already complete. The moment you reach over to pet them, you disrupt the exact peace they came looking for. Think of it like this. Imagine sitting with someone you love in total, comfortable silence. It feels perfect, until they suddenly poke your shoulder and start chatting. The spell is broken. That's exactly what your hand does to your cat. And this is bigger than you might realize. Every time your cat sits next to you like this, they are actually running a silent test. How you react dictates whether they'll ever fully let their guard down. Stick around until the end, because what your cat is actually measuring in this moment will change how you view them forever. Number 2, you always reach for them the wrong way. Why do some people touch a cat and the cat instantly melts? But when you do the exact same thing, your cat tenses up and walks away? The problem probably isn't what you're doing, but how you're starting. Most owners reach for their cat from above, bringing their hand straight down toward the head. It feels perfectly natural to us. But to a cat, a hand descending from above triggers the exact same alarm bells as a swooping predator. Their brain doesn't register love. It registers a threat. Cats actually have a massive blind spot directly above their heads. So, when your hand drops in from a blind angle, their nervous system reacts before their brain can even process that it's you. That flinch isn't a rejection. It's a survival reflex. The fix is incredibly simple. Let your hand approach slowly from below their chin line, keeping it in their field of vision the whole time. Better yet, extend a single finger near their nose first and let them close the final gap. When a cat bumps your hand on their own terms, they are giving you a yes. When you bypass that and go straight for the pet, you're ignoring their entire concept of consent. Animal behaviorist John Bradshaw found that cats who are allowed to initiate contact experience significantly lower stress hormones during interactions. It's not about whether you touch them, it's about who starts it. One tiny shift in how your hand moves, and the cat who always pulled away might finally stay. And hey, if your cat has ever done this to you, and it's finally starting to make sense, hit the like button and subscribe so we can help more people decode what their cats actually need from them. Number 3, their skin feels your touch 10 times more. What if the way you pet your cat doesn't feel gentle to them at all? What if your idea of soft is physically overwhelming? Here's a fact most owners overlook. Your cat's skin is packed with nerve endings far more densely than yours. What feels like a light stroke on your arm registers on their body with magnified intensity. Imagine someone vigorously rubbing your sunburn and calling it affection. That's surprisingly close to what many cats experience when we pet them the way we'd pet a dog. And it goes deeper than basic sensitivity. Cats possess specialized sensory receptors called mechanoreceptors that detect pressure, vibration, and even the slightest temperature shifts. Veterinary research shows that areas like the belly, lower back, and the base of the tail are so loaded with these receptors that even moderate petting can push a cat from relaxed to overwhelmed in a matter of seconds. This doesn't mean every cat reacts the same way in those spots. But for many, the line between feels good and too much is razor thin. This is exactly why your cat can go from happily purring to suddenly biting in a split second. They didn't suddenly turn mean. Their body simply hit a sensory limit you couldn't feel. Behaviorists call this overstimulation aggression, and it's one of the most misunderstood feline behaviors, largely because owners take it personally, when it was never personal to begin with. The truth is, the warning signs are always there before the bite. Their tail starts flicking, their ears rotate slightly backward, the skin along their spine starts to twitch. Those aren't random quirks. That's your cat shouting that what felt fine 10 seconds ago now feels like fire. Number 4. Someone else made them afraid of hands. What if your cat isn't reacting to you at all? What if they are reacting to a ghost from their past? This is the reality many owners don't want to think about, but it matters. If your cat flinches when you reach for them, even after months or years of living safely with you, there's a strong chance that response was hardwired long before they met you. Somewhere in their history, a hand didn't mean love, it meant pain. Cats have a profoundly strong associative memory. Research into animal cognition proves that negative physical experiences are stored differently than positive ones. They form faster and are incredibly difficult to erase. Just one bad experience with a human hand can forge a flinch reflex that stays with them for years. And while cats certainly remember the specific person who hurt them, the fear often bleeds beyond that one individual. It stops being about who hurt them and starts being about what they used to hurt them. Hands become the universal trigger. So, when you reach out and your cat ducks away, they aren't judging you. They are simply protecting themselves from a memory you had no part in creating. The absolute worst thing you can do in this moment is force the interaction, assuming that more affection will cure their fear. It won't. It only validates exactly what their nervous system already believes. This is especially common in rescued or rehomed cats. Shelters do incredible work, but they can't magically undo what happened before a cat walked through their doors. That wiring runs deep. But here is what matters. It isn't permanent. Through consistent, predictable, and gentle interactions over time, you can help them build entirely new associations. The old memory may never fully disappear, but the new, safe memory can eventually grow much stronger. Number 5. They're deciding if you deserve all of them. Remember earlier when I mentioned your cat is running a silent test every time they sit near you? This is exactly what that test looks like. When your cat curls up beside you and you don't reach out to touch them, something powerful happens inside their brain. You just passed. You proved that you can share their space without demanding anything from them. And to a cat, that means everything. Cats don't hand over their trust in one giant leap. They offer it in tiny, almost invisible pieces. Every time they sit near you and nothing bad happens, they file that away. Every time you let them exist in your orbit without grabbing, petting, or pulling them closer, they register it. Behaviorists call this trust stacking, And it is the secret to dismantling the defensive walls cats are naturally born with. This is what most people get wrong. They believe the ultimate goal is getting their cat to accept being touched. But the real goal, the one your cat actually cares about, is proving that you don't need to touch them to love them. That is the test. And sadly, most owners fail it every single day without even realizing it exists. But here is what's beautiful about this. The cats who are given their space, the ones whose owners stop reaching and simply stay present, are the ones who ultimately close the gap themselves. One day, you'll just be sitting there, not trying, not reaching, and your cat will press their weight against your side, rest their chin on your hand, or fall deeply asleep actually touching you. That moment isn't born from persistence, it is born from patience. Your cat was never rejecting you. They were simply waiting to see if you could love them in a language that doesn't require your hands.